Hi, my friends. It's Tuesday, October 27th. It's Poetry Day. I've decided it's Poetry Day. So here's a poem I love from Scripture. Psalm 131. O Lord, my heart is not lifted up. My eyes are not raised too high. I do not occupy myself with things too great and too marvelous for me, but I have calmed and quieted my soul like a weaned child with its mother. My soul is like a weaned child that is with me. O Israel, hope in the Lord from this time on and forevermore. Would it be nice to feel like a small child held close in its mother's arms, its parents' arms? What a wonderful thing. Here's a poem from Mary Oliver called Wild Geese. You may know this poem. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscape, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over announcing your place in the family of things. This is what I'm going to call voting week, because it's a week from today that we vote, and you can do early voting, and I'm going to urge you, whatever your choices are, go and vote. Make your voice be heard. It is crucial, significant, important, vital. Do it. Do it. So, whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination. So here's a piece of a poem from Barbara Kingsolver's book, How to Fly in 10,000 Easy Lessons. This one's called Love Poem with Birds. She's writing it to her husband, who's an ornithologist, I think a professor. She starts, they are your other flame. Your world begins and ends with the dawn chorus. So she talks about his love with the birds. And she says, seven different neotropical warblers you will see on your walk to the mailbox. It takes a while, I know now, not to worry. So he's busy seeing every bird. And she talks about her concern about whether he notices her or not. And then she says, but who could be more present than a man with the patience of sycamores, showing me the hummingbird's nest you've spied so high in a tree, my mortal eye can barely make out the lichen-dabbed knot on an elbow of branch. You will know the day her nestlings leave it. The wonder is that such an eye, that lets not even the smallest sparrow fall from notice, beholds me also. Well, okay, that's her husband, isn't it? But it's also our God, because God sees each one of us. God who cares for every bird, for every sparrow, cares also for us. So my prayer for you and us today comes from this song, As the Deer. As the deer panteth for the water, so my soul longs after you. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone desire, and I long to worship you. Go with God today. Make it a good day. Vote love.